Louisiana versus all y'all's Jared Roser here for another bracket prediction, this time the D3 non-select bracket, which is typically one of the most wide open brackets going back to the old 3A days and now on the Division III non-select side under the new system the last couple of years. And I think that's going to hold true now. It's one of the ones that I'm least confident in, particularly in the early stages. You see some of the top seeds there. Gina is the number one seed, one of 8 undefeated teams in the state. Their first undefeated team since 2017, their first ever overall number one seed, and Sterlington and St. James, the 2 and 3 seeds. I went chalk in the first round. It's not going to happen that way. This is a bracket that last year had 4 upsets in the first round out of 12 matchups. 2 years ago, the Class 3A bracket had 5 upsets in the first round. I just don't know where they're gonna really gonna happen. I guess that's why it's a surprise and part of the fun. That Patterson trip to North Webster is interesting. It's just a long trip. Donaldsonville, I think, is better than a 25 seed, and so them versus a meet is interesting. But I think a meet has dome potential. And then going past that, I think you will see either way the top seeds start to kind of take control. Sterlington and Pine there I have. Manny, the 6 seed, a reigning state champion from a year ago. St. James, the 3 seed. And then Union Parish and Bogalusa, 4 versus 5. And that a meet team I mentioned getting past a tough second round matchup against Jules Sumner, a team that just beat them a week ago, to force a rematch of last year's playoff game against Gina, which a meet won. I think Gina gets the best of it this time. I think the long road for Bogalusa in a 5 versus 4 matchup up to Farmerville is too long, and Farmerville playing in front of a raucous home crowd gets to the semis. And then at the bottom half, I also have the 2 and 3 getting through. I think St. James and Sterlington are honestly probably the two likeliest champions in this bracket, despite being the 2 and 3 seed. And I think after watching Sterlington have to battle their way out of a meet, despite a meet having trouble passing, other than a couple of big explosive plays, makes me feel confident in St. James, a team that played 3 5A teams in a 4A, and E.D. White, knowing what Braden Williams and Kobe Brown and company with that passing attack can do. I think they can get past Sterlington, despite Sterlington right now playing as well at what they do as anyone in the state. And then I think St. James, a little bit more familiar as a program and a community with that Superdome experience and guys that have been through deeper playoff runs and been through those battles this regular season, come out on top. So I'm predicting the St. James Wildcats.